Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of my challenge of reaching $1 billion for the year 1900 on easy difficulty. Between last episode and this episode, I just let the game run, invested lots and lots of money in upgrading all my vehicles to have the new Baldwin and adjusted the trains or the cargo distribution a little bit just to have the right number of rate according to them. Now what I want to do in this episode is I want to add a line which delivers more crude oil to this refinery. Because this refinery is now at level 2, which results in it can produce it's reached a production of up to 400, or it can reach a production of up to 400, which means in return it can have a input of crude oil of about 800. So now I connect my second oil well. I added a little road here, and now all I have to do is to add a new road depot to this section. Road depot is over here. Let's turn it around and let's add it like there. I want to have, this is a rather long section, so let's go with this one. Let's go with 30. Oh, I cannot quite afford 30, so let's let the game run until I can afford it, like $1 million. Shouldn't take too long. What I also did between last episode and this episode is to repay all of my loan. And with that mentioned, I have already enough money for this line over here. I just added a simple unload station over here. Should be plenty. Let's see this line here. Has a rate of 200, so I can easily double it if I wanted to. Do I want to? Yes, actually I do want to double this right away. Let's give it a name. It is Ash. How is this city called? This city is called Amarillo. Amarillo. How do I call it? Amarillo oil supply. Good. And with that being said, I can manage vehicle and straight up double it. Actually, let's select all of them, unselect a few of them, and click them on clone. Which boosts me. Yes. One more. And one more. 400. Perfect. Perfect. This one has already plenty. It's producing 400 as expected. This line... How's this line is doing money? Yes, it does break even at least. So this is working out beautiful. As I said, that you can have both. Can't you? Manage line. Yes, you should be able to do both of the connectors right away. I don't know why you don't do that though, but I guess it is how it is. Maybe it will distribute further down the line. What I can do is add a little bit more room over here. Does this actually improve anything? No, I think it does not. But does it increase the speed? I don't know actually what the length this does. If it actually improves anything at all or it doesn't do anything. But what I just see is that I have way too much vehicles on there. And that I have a traffic jam. Okay, let's just pause the game. Okay, now you can see, yeah, you see. Now I make use of both of my lanes there. Perfect. I think it's just needed one simple cycle of vehicles coming back and forth until it balanced out. I should be very close to the end. Yes, this is the last vehicle. Fine, perfect. Depending on how do I produce a traffic jam over here? Yes, I do. So maybe I should disconnect you and have an unloading station here. Just to be able, maybe this is the way to go. Maybe I should do a similar thing on top of here as well. Delete the construction and add the same building over here. Let's turn it a bit and see that the things are connected. And let's manage this line, and you can have access to all of the different platforms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Yes, those will figure out themselves. And those now will distribute equally. At least this should be. Yeah, now the back stuff is finished. Now they can distribute as they want. This is working great. How is the rate? The rate is coming along. The rate is coming all along. I think as soon as, yeah, here is, on this side is everything fine. It's not working super beautiful, but it is working. Enough, good enough. What I don't like is that my vehicles stop over there. So maybe I should change my street connections to have it a little or to remove this crossing. Yes, I want my street connection to be over here and have you somewhere connected over there, because I don't care about this section. Yes. I think this should improve it ever so slightly. I don't know why they are stopping here, or if it is a thing I can fix by adding this street over here. Nah, I don't know. Well, anyway, enough of micromanaging. This will sort out itself. And if not, I just add a street connection over here and have it outgoing. And have this section here is ingoing. I think this is the Also a way to go. Don't use the magic rubber, just use this tool over here. Is this still connected? Yes, it is. Good. I've repaid every loan. So where and how do I want to expand next? That's the question. I have figured out something on this end here. I have also a possibility for a nice road connection, a nice truck line, which delivers forest products from here to here and delivers further down the line from here, from this sawmill to the tool factory, and on the way back drops it off at this truck station. Because with this in mind, this train can run on the way back and deliver something, more specific, deliver crescent hammers down the way back to this city over here, to McAllen. I think this works out great. I can make use of my train setup both ways, so why not use it? With this in mind, I need a truck stop. Yeah, let's make a little smaller one, length. Yeah, this should work out. This should work out here. This does work out like that. And one over here should be fine as well. All I need now is a road connection. And this lane is 40, let's go with the 60 kilometers per hour line. Just because I can, not that I need it, but just because I can. Let's demolish this line. This should be fine. I can have this road depot and I can have lumber, timber. Tools is not on the list, so I need to have this one. Let's go with 40 wagons should be fine for this line. Let's call it from here to here and from here to here. Is this connected? No, it is not connected to this line, but it does not matter. This is just a... Now it is connected to the truck station, to the train station. Perfect. Good, line 1, let's manage it. I want you to use everything. I want you to use everything. And I want you to use everything. And of course, you to use everything. And I'll give you a nice name. You called Akron Tools. Perfect. So I want to see the rate of this line. This line has a rate of 119. So let's double the vehicles right away. This now has a of roughly 230. Let's double it again. Now I should have a rate of close to 400. Perfect. Because 400 is what I need for this to be maxed out. I think. Yeah, it should be fine. It's not probably not the most efficient one, but it just works good enough for me. Good. Now I've set up all of this line, so this line should work out beautiful. I supply every city with Amazon. You covered with Amazon, you covered with Amazon, and you covered with Amazon. Perfect. How is my production over here? It could be better if I have more steel. Why don't I have more steel? I do have the steel production. All I need is check out this line. Okay, this line is way too long. Let's manage vehicles. So this is more like a micromanagement episode now, I think. Edit vehicle. Maybe I have a single train with 2 Baldwins instead. Oh, I didn't want to do that. 377, yeah. How fast is this going? This is going 45. 300. How long is you? You have a rate of 316, so okay. 316 is not quite enough. But what I will do is add a new Baldwin with some cargo, gondola. Let's go with this line and add it to, or to steel. Or to steel have a line of 408, and this is much closer. Perfect. This line here has a rate of 200. I can easily expand this line, manage vehicle, and add a lot more stake cars. Like most of my lines are 320. Actually, they are 240, aren't they? So let's go with a 239 for each station, or for each train. And this train should be 239 as well. 4 million down the drain. My steel line is, this one is 347. It is okay. It is okay enough, I think. What I will add to this line is manage vehicle and add 1 or 2 more to each of those trains. And I need one right here as well. This lane has a road rate of 400, which is perfect. I can expand this one a little bit, but my train stations are just not quite long enough. So, with this in mind, I can upgrade this one as well, my Amazon. But not for now. For now, it's quite fine. I delivered 200, almost 200 Amazon. I need like 70 over here. I need 40, so it's like 110. With this, yeah, it's not even 200, so I'm just fine on this end. Okay, with that in mind, I think I want to leave this area alone for now. Probably move on to somewhere else. I have not expanded too much thus far in this playthrough, so maybe there are some nice opportunities on the other side of the maps. Let's see, we have 1 tool demand, 2 tool demands over here. This tool demand is already fulfilled for the most part. I have 2 tool demands here, not too super. I have nice brick demand over here and over here, but this one is uphill, so this is very bad for me now. Denver, how much do you need? You need 70. I think this is where we started our journey. 2 tools, 2 bricks, 2 Amazon and 2 gears. Well, I don't know. Let's start, let's see what I can do now. I can deliver bread. Actually, maybe I should start with some passengers as well. But in order to have passengers on such a busy road, a train line like here, I need to basically 4-track all of my lines. And this is probably an episode on its own, so let's look for a smaller project which I can complete right away. I can make use of something. I mean, like what I could do is make use of this lumber over here and deliver it to this tool factory. And this tool factory can spread out to over here and over here. Yeah, this may be an idea. This may be an idea, yes. Then I can expand it this way. I can expand this ore line to this coal mine for my steel production. And then I can run train line down there. Yes, I think this is what I'm going to do. I keep the game paused just because I do not propagate too much in time. Currently I do like 11 million or like $60 million per calendar year, and I only have 25 calendar years remaining. So if I put out my calculator, I have 25 years remaining, and I need about I need 1,000 million divided by 25. So I need to make $40 million per year just to make it to the $1,000 million by the end of the century. So I need to up my pace quite a lot. And the best way to up your speed is via expansion exponentially. So let's take out my loan as full as I can get, and let's try to invest all of it. What do I need to do? I need a building, I need a cargo station. Let's go with 320. I think I'm going to need it. Yes, I'm definitely going to need it. Especially since with the Baldwin I can have 320 meters, no problem. Let's go with this setup over here. I need to figure out a way where how I can connect this city. Let's go with a little bit more to so. This does connect. Yes, it does connect. I need to fix this connection though to make it a little bit more safe, let's say. Let's go with a connection here in between. And let's go with a connection here in between. Let's remove this road. Actually, I wanna see where I can connect to this coal mine. There's some nice spaghettis on this side. If I can connect to this line over here, and I can connect to this one over there as well. I think this can connect easily. So I can have a station here and expand my thing over there. Then I can easily reach both mines, and I can have a connection from here to the steel mill with a rate of roughly 800. So I can produce up to 400 steel per interval. Let's connect it like so. Let's start configuring it. I need 4 stations or 4 trucks, so I can have a through lane that goes in the center, and just planning ahead for the future basically. Speaking of planning ahead for the future, do something like this. Maybe one too much. Yes, I think this is the furthest I can reach. Let's see if this is able to connect to this steel, to this ore mine. Yes, you see, it connects to both. It's perfect. That's what I wanted to see. With respect to tracks, let's go with the center ones over here. And I need to swoop over this way. Do I need a pass-through station over here? Do I deliver something back? Okay, this one is like a regular box car, so I don't think there's anything useful I can deliver back. So let's just keep these train stations double-tracked. At least for now, until I decide to include passengers. Which is not a project I'm capable of doing right now. Just because of the limited amount of time I've left in this episode. So I've connected this side. I need to connect you to over here. This probably will be somewhat costly. 700,000 does not look too bad. With some M&N action, I can reduce it significantly. Yeah, I think this is far better. Perfect. Then I need to configure this section, of course, as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just so that I can have a through lane that does not stop at this specific station. Do I want to expand this one by 1? Yes, I do. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Now I have 8 platforms. Actually, this was not needed since it is just a through station. But it is nice to have it anyway, because this train is close to 300-ish. So let's remove this section here, this part, and let's remove this part. So the game is paused, so it does not matter. But this just ensures that my trains, or my future trains, are just can be efficient. So I need to connect over here. 71 is a bit too low for my liking. Let's go with over 100, that's perfect. I don't know why it did not connect. Now you snapped. Perfect. Let's connect you over here. And to over here. Nice. I think I do the rest of this section and connect in off camera and come back to you once I'm done. Alright, and welcome back. I've set up all the infrastructure and put up all the signaling I need for my stuff I want to do. In specific, I set up a road connection between my Ontario sawmill to my tools factory to my train station. And now I need to add a new line with some vehicles. Since I need this train, let's do it like that. 20 should be fine. I don't need too much of a rate for now. I think like 100 or 200 rate should be fine. Let's add them to a new line. I went from the sawmill to the tool factory to the train station, and on the way back it is empty. It should work fine, quite fine. This train station, this truck station is still connected, nothing else. So there's no I can do. If I want to expand it, I can have a truck station that swoops from the from here down to here and make a like a circular connection. This would increase, in theory, the efficiency quite a lot, but this sawmill is already provided with up to close to 400-ish. I think what's my rate? It is 347. So 347 lumber or logs are supplied. Therefore, the production of this is close to 200 already. Now this side is connected. Now I need to do I need to do nothing. I need to connect this train station to the town. I've already set up my truck stations for this. This is a distributing. I don't need that many. Let's go for 8. Let's go for 10. I don't care. Horses don't cost anything. Let's go with new line. 1, 2, 3. This should work out beautiful. There's a rate of 148, so I don't even need it. Don't need to upgrade this for quite a long time. Now same over here. St. Paul has a rate of demand of 53, so I need to buy some vehicles. Let's also go for 10 to make it a nice even number. Add a new line from here. How did I plan it out? To here, and here back. Yes. In St. Paul, I added this connect street over here, just so that I can have a nice circular connection around here. This works out beautiful. Good. With that in mind, this line is set up perfectly. This one is called St. Paul distribution. My next line is the line 2. This one is called, how's the city called? Hudson? Yes, Hudson. This is called Hudson. Boats on distribution, yes, that's right. Distribution and line 1. Let's go over there. This is my Ontario tools. Perfect. This has a rate of 91. I can double it. Yes, I can clone all vehicles on this line. Now comes the fun part. I need to set up a new train line. And for that I add a new Baldwin class 56 with some cargo trains. I need some boxcars. And I think a capacity of around 100 and let's go with 160-ish. Actually not 160-ish. 133, because this should cover both cities quite nicely. And I want to add a new line. It starts from this train station, probably from the other side. No, from this side. To Hudson, to St. Paul. Perfect. Where's the problem? The problem is probably between Ontario and Hudson. Likely because I need to double slip this section. Yes, I forgot to double slip those sides. Good. Now I wanted to show you at last how this is working out. And let's follow this train. Or to steel. Why is there a new or to steel? Oh yeah, because I changed this one to a long train and a short train to have here rate of 400. Actually, maybe I can get rid of the short train at all. I don't know. Let's see if this is working. It should stop over here. Yes, lumber is produced, or is stored up here, gets delivered probably over here, and then over there. Should work out nicely. Let's call this line. This line is called Ontario to St. Paul. St. Paul tools. Perfect. And I want you to turn around again. Actually, I can't do that quite now. Once it reaches this station, I want you to turn around because I want manage line. I wanted that in Ontario it loads until it's fully loaded. This should work out nice. It has a rate of 74, so maybe I can double it quite right away. Manage line. Oh, not manage line, manage vehicle, and add just a few more wagons. Yes, and I want you to be double slipped as well. So this one turns around nicely. Perfect. And it waits until it's fully loaded on this side. Perfect. Auto steal. Yes, you see, I need to manage this line. I need to get rid of this all along. And I'll let it balance out on its own. Do I need this road to exist? No, I don't. But yeah, I get distracted again. You see, I have a big mountain of money. I will try to figure out some expanding opportunities until the next time, and then see you in the next episode. Have a nice day and bye bye.